Hi everyone, my name's Gordon from Gimo, and today we're going to talk about the dreaded error from Gmail when you try and install an email signature that's too big. And it says something like, sorry, the signature for your email is too long. Please try a shorter signature. Now this problem usually comes up when your email signature has over 10,000 characters in the HTML code, but that's not always an issue, and there are ways you can fix it, which we'll talk about in a minute. If you use Gimeo, it's quite easy to check the character count of your email signature. Simply go to the installation tab here, and then you can click check signature size. So you can see that this one's large and it's over Gmail's character limit. So what we'll do is we'll just install it, and I'll show you the error that comes up when you try and install a large email signature to Gmail. We'll go to our Gmail here, go to settings, and then we'll just scroll down. Select that and then click paste in there, and then when you hit save changes, you'll see the error message here come up. Sorry, the signature for my email address is too long, please try a shorter signature. And you don't really have any other choice other than to click OK there and basically lower the size of your email signature. Now, the reason this comes up, like I said, is because of the 10,000 character limit in your HTML code. Now, when I talk about the HTML code, it's not just the text that's in your email signature that's visible. So, your first name and last name and your position. There's a lot of HTML code behind there, which Gmail also takes into account. So, first off, I'll just show you how to lower the email signature character count in Gimeo, and then I'll show you how to also do it manually if you've got your own email signature that you've created outside of Gimeo. So if you're a Gimeo user, just head over to the Layout tab and just have a look at all these different fields and sections. So for example, you've got the sign off, which is here, you've got the name, you've got the position, and you've got the profile pic, and you basically just compare what you've got in your email signature to your fields here. And if you find any that are in here that you're not using your email signature, simply remove it just by clicking this tab here and then clicking remove field. What that does is that removes the code from the back of your email signature, and then it will lower the character count of your email signature. Because this is a bare bones template that I've just picked out from the Layout tab, which I haven't modified at all, this template by default is actually too large for Gmail to use. So when you pick out your layout, it'll actually tell you if how many characters you've got in that template, so you can decide if it's right for you or if it's too big for Gmail. So what we'll do now is I'll just show you how to check your email signature if you've created it manually using another email signature generator, or if you have coded it yourself. So simply open up your email signature using a program such as Sublime Text, which is one of our favorites here, and then simply select all of it, and then you'll see here 18,717 characters selected. Now this signature here is actually the exact same signature as I've got in Gimeo here. I'll just open up that signature so I can show you. You can see it's exactly the same. Now the reason there's such a big discrepancy between the character count here, 11,274, and the character count that we checked in the HTML file is because what I've actually done is I've minified this signature, meaning you can see all the spacing here and all the spacing that's all around everywhere. Those are actually used up characters as well. So that contributes to the size of your email signature. So you can see if it's deminified, it's 18,000 characters. Now if I open up a minified version of the signature, you'll see that it's quite 11,351. It's not that, it's a little bit different to the one here, but not by much, so that's quite acceptable. And that just basically comes down to how the characters are counted. Now I just want to mention, by default, when you install a Gimeo email signature, the email signature will be minified, so it will, all the spacing will be removed, which obviously works really well for Gmail, and it keeps the email signature size quite small, which is a really good thing because you don't clog up email servers as much. So Now that you know how to check the amount of characters in your email signature, there's a few different ways that I'll show you how you can actually fix, if you've coded your own email signature, how you can actually fix the amount of characters that you've got in there and lower the amount. Basically, what you'd want to do is basically remove the unneeded code. Now, I know this email signature has got the absolute bare minimum amount of code in it because it was created in Gimo, and we basically used the smallest amount of code that we possibly can while maintaining the look of the email signature. So I know that this email signature has got the least amount of code, but let's say if this was your own email signature and you've put in a TD here, and perhaps you didn't need it. Just evaluate whether you need it or not, and if you don't need it, simply remove it from the signature, and you will automatically. So you can see this one's gone down to 17,500, and if I undo that action, it goes to 18,700. So just by removing a whole bunch of code, you can save quite a bit of space, and you can lower your character limit for Gmail quite a lot. So basically, yeah, the first tip is to remove unnecessary code in your HTML file. And obviously, we've already touched on minifying the HTML code. So if you are not sure, you can find online, if you've created your own email signature like this and it's been spaced out and tabbed out, you can find HTML minifiers online. You just simply do a Google search for HTML minifier, and it will minify your email signature to look like this. And yeah, that will lower your character count for Gmail. The next tip I'm going to give you is to use shorter links. So basically use services like Bitly. Oops, sorry, I missed to type that. Bitly, there we go. So you basically paste your link in there, and it will shorten it. So if you've got a really long link, it'll make it into a bit.ly link / and then a number, a few letters. It basically makes the link smaller, which takes up less characters. The other tip I'm going to give you is to use Google Chrome to copy and paste your email signatures into Gmail. That is because some other browsers can add some additional HTML code into your signature when you copy it from the source, and that's not always a good thing. So basically, yeah, use Google Chrome when copying your email signature and when you're pasting it into Gmail. The next tip is to try not to use a disclaimer. I know they're needed in some instances, but try not to use it because the average disclaimer is around about 700 characters. So that's 700 characters that you can instantly take away from your email signature just by removing a disclaimer. We do have a blog post which I'll link to below that basically goes into detail that explains why disclaimers are completely useless in an email signature. And I'll link to that below, and you can have a read of it. The next tip is make a signature with less code, or use a different template, which means that sometimes a template that you want to use simply will not work with Gmail, such as this one. You can see we do have quite a few templates that are under 10,000 characters, which means these will work with Gmail. And there are quite a few other ones as well that will. So sometimes it's better to just start over if you've already coded a template and you're way too far over, you say 17 or 18,000 characters in your email signature. Sometimes it is easier to just start over and start coding it again fresh. The next tip is to ensure that the text box in Gmail is completely empty. Now, what I mean by that is sometimes we have seen people paste their Gmail email signature into their Gmail box, and it's not completely empty, so it'll have some remnants of code in there. The best way to ensure if it's empty is just to press Control A and then just do the backspace, and that will select everything that's in this box here, and then you'll be able to remove it. And the very last tip I'm gonna give you is to use a really good email signature tool like Gimo. We've put in a lot of effort into trying to minimize the size of email signatures so they are compatible with Gmail. And of course, we've got quite a few templates here, and there's all these different styles, and we try and adhere to all the best practices for HTML coding So you know that your email signature will always be compatible with a lot of email clients like Outlook, Apple Mail, obviously Gmail and Thunderbird and all the other popular ones. So hopefully this video has been really helpful for you and you've learnt how you can minimize the amount of code in your email signature, and I've given you some helpful tips which should help you along the way. Like I said, if you get stuck, just give our email signature generator a try. It's free to try and there's tons of templates available. Thanks very much for watching.